Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we will discuss about grouping and binding. These are two features that can help us in building our reports at one point. So let's say that we start with grouping. We have a graph with regions and cells, and what we want to do, we want to group central and south in one column alongside east and west. To do so, we just need to go in our column region. On the three dots, more options, click, and then on here on this side we have new group. So we'll choose new group. This window will show us the name of the column, new column that will be created near region. We can change the name as we like. In the section ungrouped values, we have all the four regions. In groups and members, we have the section where we will see our groups created. And if I slide to the right, we have also this feature include other group, which is also awesome. We'll come back to it in a few moments. So let's just start with our first group. So we will choose central, press Ctrl key, and then we will choose south. Release Ctrl key and just click on group. So as you can see, we have already created one group. If somehow we want to change this, we can easily do it. We need just to say what region we want to exclude, to take it out. So let's say that we want to replace south with west. In that case, we just click on the south, click on ungroup, and then we need to click on the west, press Ctrl key, click on the central, the name of the group already created, and then just click group. And as you can see, we have west along the central. If we click OK, we have a new column generated, region groups. In order to visualize it, we need to take out from our graph region, this is the initial column. So we'll just take it out and we will drag and drop the new column on x-axis. And we can see that we have central and west grouped together. Let's just go back. So if we want to go back to do some editing, we can go here on the three dots and to choose edit groups. And this time, let's say that we want to include other group, to use this function. What that means is that we can also expand just to see it. What it means, include other group. If I check on this now, it will just take automatically everything which is in this section, ungrouped values. It will sum up east and south in one column. And more than that, any other region that will be added in the future in our Excel file, in our database, will be automatically pulled here in this section, other, and summed up. And we will do also an exercise for that. Let's just rename this group like rest of regions. Rest of and click OK. As you can see, we have now a second column, the rest of regions, with everything summed up. So we have like 4 million units. Now let's just say that at one point in our Excel file, a new region will appear. So it will be like, we will just insert a line. Let's say northeast. And just for the exercise, let's put 2 million units. and add any date. We'll just copy this one. We'll save it. So now we have this new region added. We go back in our report. If we refresh, just pay attention to this column, the rest of regions, and we have 4 millions. So let's just refresh it. And as you can see, it was shifted here, and also the sum of the units were added here from 4 million to 6 million. So this is the, how to say, the main advantage of this option, include other groups. And we can also go back, click on edit groups, and if we see, if we look here in the ungroup values, we cannot see yet the northeast region, but we can see for sure that the value of 2 millions were added up already to east and south group, which is also here. But it will pop out, I think after some time, after refreshing a few times it will pop out, but what is for sure, the values are already added here. If we, for example, delete this group and we will add the initial one, we can see that the northeast is also here with 2 million units. Okay, so let's just back our region groups. And this is all about grouping, so it's quite very easy to use it and maybe useful at one point. Other feature that is also interesting is binding. With binding, we can group data as we like. For example, if you have a graph like this, let's just create one, new graph, and you have a lot of data, and you want to group data by days, by months, you can do it with binding. So let's just check, let's take sales, ship date on X, and we can take the sales. And because we have one day 2 millions, I will have to just, we just added here, if you remember, here in this line, I can just easily take it out so that we can see the rest of the date. Exclude, and our graph looks like that. So as you can see, it's very dense. You cannot read too much. With binding, we can do, we can change that. So let's say that we click now here on the three dots and we go to new group. Because this is date, it is also for numbers. We basically, by default, we get bins for the new columns, you see in here. And we have two options. We have size of bins and number of bins. We will start with size of bins, and then we will check also the number of bins, so you'll see the difference. Let's say that we want to see by days our sales, but we don't want by one day because we already have it here. We want to see it by 10 days so that we can see the graph more clearly. So we'll group 10 days in one column. And like previous example, in grouping, we just need to take out the ship date, added the new column, and you can see our date, how it looks like. So now let's see how we can add the days to see it more easily. X-axis, continuous, categorical. Okay. Maybe we can add some labels. Okay, so let's just go at the end. So we have, let me just zoom it. So as you can see, we have 15 November, 25 November 2024. So there are 10 days, then I have 5 November and then 15 and so on. So the difference is like 10 days as we just set it our ship date. We can see from 18 to 28 and so on. If we go back and say edit groups and we want to change, for example, to months, you can also, if you have a time slot, you can add that. It works with beans. So let's say months, and we want to see by each month, or let's say 3 months. We can click now OK, and we can see the data from January to August. So we have January, February, March. So all are grouped in one column. And then we have April to July. We have April, May, June, right? Another 3 months and so on. Now, the question is, if I want to see by 1.5 months, like digits, then we can do that. We go back in edit groups with number of beans. So if we choose number of beans, we can see that in this size, we have bean size. It is already a number. This is calculated by the algorithm. So if I change here the bean count, you'll see that in the right side, bean size will be changed. So if I increase, you see that the bean size is going down. So if I want to go up to 1 month and a half, that will be like 45 days. So I have to go in this side until I reach 45 days. And here it is, 45.56, right? So I can just use like that, and I will get the data like 1.5 months, right? So from 2nd January to 16 February, right? So it's 1 month and a half. If I would have tried, let's go back. If I would have tried with size of beans, you can see here that if I put dot 0.5 or 4, it doesn't let me go forward and choose the option, Okay, so the only way to do it with digits is to use the number of beans, right? Because the algorithm will be calculated based on the bean count. So you can basically play with this and choose how many days you want to see. And that's all for today. I hope this was useful. We will see us next time. Have a good day. Bye.